A little girl, perhaps 7 or 8 years old, sat before her father. He asked her,
Our country is in turmoil, the people are suffering, and the enemy is invading our land. What will you do when you grow up?
The girl replied,
When I grow up, I will drive away the enemy like the Trung sisters.
and that little girl grew up to be Lady Trieu, a renowned general in Vietnamese history. In 245, about 200 years after the Trung sisters' uprising, the 19-year-old Trieu-The witnessed the suffering of her people under the brutal exploitation of the Wu dynasty of China. With her extraordinary strength, martial arts skills, unwavering determination, and a burning hatred for the invaders, she rallied thousands of like-minded people to rise up and expel the enemy. In 248, she joined forces with her brother, Trieu-The, to plan an uprising against the Wu dynasty. With a strong momentum, the forces of the two siblings achieved consecutive victories, capturing numerous territories under Wu rule. However, at the height of their success, Trieu-The fell ill and passed away. The troops then acclaimed her as their leader, and the three Li brothers, hearing of her army's exploits, joined forces to continue the fight against the enemy. When she went to war, she rode a majestic white elephant, inspiring great support from the people wherever she went. With such a formidable presence, her enemies were terrified. They sent gold and silver to bribe her and offered her high-ranking positions, hoping to win her over, but she resolutely rejected their offers. The Wu king was enraged by the repeated triumphs of Trieu-The's army. Despite sending emissaries bearing lavish gifts, he failed to win her over. In a fit of rage, he dispatched a formidable army to crush her rebellion. By mobilizing a large force and simultaneously implementing a strategy to co-opt local leaders, the enemy sought to undermine Lady Trieu. As a result of these combined efforts, the fierce battle that ensued lasted only slightly more than 6 months before Lady Trieu's army was isolated and cornered. To avoid capture and dishonor, Lady Trieu chose to end her life on the mountain at the tender age of 23. Following their valiant leader, the three Li brothers also met their demise. Despite their valiant efforts, they were ultimately overwhelmed by the enemy's superior numbers. Nevertheless, their unwavering spirit continues to inspire generations of Vietnamese in their fight for freedom. Next, we will delve into the story of Li Nam-de, the first emperor of Vietnam, who led a rebellion against Chinese domination.